Atlantic Broadband Cable, in cooperation with the South Union Township Supervisors, presents the South Union Township Sports Network. Today via tape delay from the Harold Horse Taylor Memorial Gymnasium, home of the Laurel Highlands girls basketball team. It is senior night for the Laurel Highlands Phillies basketball team as the Laurel Highlands Phillies take on the Connellsville Lady Falcons. Hello everybody, I'm Nick Barczyk along with Jerry Dupay, and we welcome you aboard for tonight's basketball game. Senior night here at LH. South Union Township Sports Network coverage is brought to you as a joint cooperative venture featuring Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott, Atlantic Broadband Cable, Armstrong Cable, and CUTV with Gary Smith and their fine staff. I'm Nick Barczyk along with Jerry Dupay, and we'll be back with the lineups for both teams after this on senior night, Connellsville and Laurel Highlands on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Centers for Rehab Services, CRS, a part of UPMC and the Center for Sports Medicine, is a proud sponsor of the South Union Township Sports Network and its coverage of area youth sports. Make Centers for Rehab Services your choice for all of your physical and occupational therapy needs. CRS, located at 160 Wayland Smith Drive, provides physical therapy, occupational therapy, work injury programs, and hand therapy. Valuing patient satisfaction is one of their highest priorities. Centers for Rehab Services offers a patient-centered environment where each patient has an individualized treatment plan developed for their specific needs. They are experts in helping you recover from injuries, increase strength, and build endurance. CRS professionals have become highly skilled through a strong commitment to continuing education and advanced certifications to ensure the most cutting-edge and cost-effective treatment for their patients. Jim Burns, a lifetime Uniontown area resident, is a licensed physical therapist and facility director of the Uniontown location, as well as a field faculty instructor for Duquesne University and for the University of Pittsburgh School of Physical Therapy. He invites you to stop by his state-of-the-art location and discuss your rehabilitation needs. Center for Rehab Services is participating with most insurance plans, including all Highmark products, UPMC Health Plan, and Medicare. Available 5 days a week and offering extended hours for patient convenience. Patients are seen within 24 to 48 hours, and walk-ins are always welcome. Patients may also be seen through direct access, which does not require a physician's prescription. CRS worked with physicians and other healthcare providers to help you find relief, live your life again, and get you back into the game. For more information, call CRS at 724-437-7500. Where you treat for physical therapy is always your choice, so ask for Centers for Rehab Services. It's your health, it's your choice.
Welcome back. Nick Barczyk and Jerry Dupay getting you set for this one. Senior night from LH High School. It's Laurel Highlands and Connellsville first for the Lady Falcons. They are 6-4 in the conference, Section 3-5A, 9-10 overall, led by head coach Emily Dougherty. Their starting five is as follows: number 10, a senior guard, Megan Haggerty; a guard, a junior, number 11, Zoe Udell; senior guard, number 15, Jatea Pearl; a forward, sophomore, number 20, Lauren Bubarth; and a guard, sophomore, number 25, the sophomore gets the start, Bailey Bishop. That's the starting five for the Lady Falcons: Megan Haggerty, Zoe Udell, Jatea Pearl, Lauren Bubarth, and Bailey Bishop. Coming up, the starting five for Mark John and the Phillies right after this. Girls High School basketball on the South Union Township Sports Network.
The Fayette Furnace Company, established in 1920, with over 100 years of combined experience in the industry. They are employee-owned and operated. They take pride in solving your home heating and air conditioning needs. They are the area's oldest and most reliable HVAC contractor. They specialize in creating quality energy-saving comfort for your home by using the most advanced technology in the industry. Along with the Carrier Corporation, Fayette Furnace can put together a system to improve your comfort, save you money on energy consumption, and improve any deficiencies in your existing system. They specialize in green speed inverter technology and split systems, ductless split units, zoning, radiant heat, boilers, hot water tanks, tankless water heaters, and many more applications. Call the Fayette Furnace Company today at 724-438-5400. That's 724-438-5400. Ask for Mike to schedule a free consultation.
Welcome back. The Lady Falcons and the Phillies, a battle of Fayette County, a battle here on senior night from LH High School. We gave you the starting five for the Falcons. Now for Mark John and the Laurel Highlands girls. The Phillies 1-9 in the conference, Section 3-5A, 2-18 overall. Their starting five is as follows. Number 2, a 5'5" junior forward, Zateria Collins. A guard, number 3, Taylor Smith, the 5'5" sophomore, gets the start. On senior night, the senior guard, 5'5", number 5, Kylie Miller. Allison Lowry, number 15, a forward 5'8" sophomore. And Megan McDonald, the senior, number 24, gets the start, a 5'5" senior guard. 2 seniors getting the start on senior night tonight. And they're the captains for the game tonight, Kylie Miller and Megan McDonald. That is Zateria Collins, Taylor Smith, Kylie Miller, Allison Lowry, and Megan McDonald. That's the starting lineup. Soon we'll have the opening tip-off, Connellsville and Laurel Highlands, girls high school basketball on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Every person who's been injured, when they come in, has an expectation that their case is important, and it is to us. We take these cases very seriously.
So that experience that we have is unique also because we have experience in these communities, in Uniontown, in Washington, in Waynesburg, in these court systems.
You don't have to go to Pittsburgh to be represented by attorneys who don't know their way around your community.
Davis & Davis, attorneys at law.
Welcome back. Girls high school basketball from the Harold Horse Taylor Memorial Gymnasium. Senior night between the Lady Falcons of Connellsville and the Phillies of Laurel Highlands. The Section 3-5A battle of 2 Fayette County schools. We're almost set to go on the senior night. Once again, congratulations to the 2 Philly seniors, Megan McDonald and Kylie Miller, and 3 for the Falcons, Daylin Burnsworth, Megan Haggerty, and Jatiah Pearl honor tonight. Emily Dougherty and the Falcons taking on Mook John in his first year with the Phillies. We're almost set to go. Opening lineups in the national anthem with Barry Rosner, our public address announcer.
And good evening once again. Welcome to the campus of Laurel Highlands Senior High School, Harold Horse Taylor Memorial Gymnasium. Tonight it's girls basketball action and section action with the Falcons of Connellsville and the Phillies of Laurel Highlands. Before we begin starting lineups, ladies and gentlemen, we ask you to please rise, and gentlemen, we ask you to please remove your hats in the singing of our national anthem by Laurel Highlands singer Laurel Highlands.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early
Great rendition there of our national anthem. Now the starting lineups with Mr. Rosner.
And now our starting lineups for tonight's game. First of all, for our visitors on the scoreboard, the Connellsville Falcons. Under the head coach of the Falcons, here's our starting lineup. A senior, number 10, Haggerty. A senior, number 15, Jataya Pearl. A junior, number 11, Zoe Udale. A sophomore, number 20, Laurel Highlands. And a sophomore, number 25, Bailey Bishop. And now the starting lineup of the Laurel Highlands Phillies. Under the head coach of Mark Draw, here's the starting lineup. A senior, number 5, Kylie Miller. A senior, number 24, Megan McDonald. A junior, number 2, Zakira Collins. A sophomore, number 3, Taylor Smith. And a sophomore, number 15, Allison Lowry. As reminded of the Laurel Highlands and Connellsville fans, this game will be televised this coming Saturday.
And we're almost set to go as Barry gives us a promo here on the South Union Township Sports Network. Connellsville and Laurel Highlands.
This is all in association with
Teams breaking their huddles.
Also a reminder that you can also be checked out on YouTube. Just go to South Union Television.
It appears Lauren Bubarth will jump center for Connellsville, number 20. And she will, along with number 15, Allison Lowry for the Phillies. Phillies in their home whites trimmed with red and blue. Road blues trimmed with white for the Falcons. The ball in the air, the opening tap controlled by the Phillies. And quickly off to McDonald, launches that shot, no good. And the rebound controlled by Connellsville. And a whistle there. Megan McDonald exits there. So on senior night, she plays for the first 12 seconds of the first quarter, then takes a seat. And we're back to basketball. Falcons, their first possession. On the wing, now top of the key, it's Udell. Between the circles, Haggerty. Now right wing, controlled by Bailey Bishop, the sophomore. Inlet pass, down low, that pass intercepted, grabbed by the Phillies and off to Kylie Miller. Up ahead to Taylor Smith. Now to Collins. Collins inside the arc, off the mark. Offensive rebound, put back, blocked. And a foul called. 2 shots coming for Allison Lowry. A push there on Zoe Udell, her first foul, team first. The bank is open late here at LH as that one off the glass and in for Lowry to make it 1-0. That one high off the window, pane and in, so 2 bank shots and 2 makes for Lowry to make it 2-0. Quickly over the timeline. That pass knocked out of bounds, last touch by Smith. Bubarth to trigger it in for the Lady Falcons, down 2-0. Just 50 seconds here into the opening quarter. On the wing to Bishop. Directs traffic off to Jatiah Pearl. Now at the foul line, Bubarth. Tap of the key, Pearl launches and fires. Rattles out. Offensive rebound, but taken away. Quickly up the floor off to Smith, who can't connect on that shot from the right block. And here come the Falcons. That pass up ahead and off the fingertips out of bounds to Zoe Udell. So a careless turnover there by the Falcons gives it right back to the Phillies. Miller breaks the timeline, pass up ahead to Smith on the wing, now down low to Collins on the block in the lane. Good defense there, that ball knocked away by Bubarth and controlled by Connellsville. Pearl on the wing. Top of the key, Haggerty back to Pearl. Another pass in the paint, intercepted up ahead to Taylor Smith. Smith tries to blow by defenders. Loose ball, and we should have a jump ball. Thumbs in the air, possession arrow, Connellsville. Emily Dougherty telling her team to slow down as they look for their first point. 6:15 left in the opening quarter, 2-0 Phillies. On two Allison Lowry foul shots. Now taking it in, pass intended for Bubarth is kicked around, and that layup is good. Zoe Udell for two, first field goal of the game, and we're tied at 2. Now the press is strong for Connellsville, but they break it. Up ahead to Lori Miller. Now down to Allison Lowry. She's fouled, and for the second time, Allison Lowry goes to the foul line in this game. Taking a beating early on as she came in for Megan McDonald. Now Taylor Smith is set to check out. Or actually, she'll stay in the game along with Lori Miller. Just talking to head coach John right now as Lowry makes the first of 2. She has all 3 Phillies points from the charity stripe. Up on the way and good. Uses the bank shot. She's 4 for 4 from the foul line. It's 4-2 LH. Foul, by the way, on Bishop, her first, team second. Now back to Connellsville on offense. Haggerty goes baseline, hands it off to Udell. Baseline jumper good. Zoe Udell. Hot start for her. She has 4, and the game's tied at 4. 5:30 left in the first. Smith tries to break the timeline. She does, off to Miller. Down low to Collins. Collins lays it in left block. Satara Collins, her first 2. First field goal for LH at 6-4. Pearl goes baseline. That pass into the corner, grabbed by Bishop. Now cross-court pass to Haggerty. With a blocking foul called here on Kylie Miller as the senior hits the deck. That's her first, team first. 2 substitutions now. Checking in for Connellsville is number 24, Ellie Cook. Also checking in Sarah Almer. Almer, tallest one by far out there on the floor, but has the pass intercepted by Collins. Collins dribbles that one off her foot and out of bounds to the Falcons. .503 here in the first quarter, 6-4 in favor of Laurel Highlands. Over the timeline, Cook. Top of the key, the senior Pearl, now on the wing. Launching the 3, no good off the back of the iron. Big offensive rebound by Bubarth, but kicked away to Taylor Smith. Kylie Miller, pass intended for Collins, is turned over. Here comes Cook. Cook, only Smith to beat. To the basket, she's fouled. Pushed by Taylor Smith, and 2 shots coming for Connellsville. First for Smith, second for the team for the Phillies at the 4:37 mark in the quarter. As the senior is set to check back in, Megan McDonald. Checking out is number 21, Lori Miller. Nothing but net there for Cook. She makes one of two. 6-5 LH. Between the circle, Smith. Between the legs with the dribble. Miller on the wing. Tries to go baseline to the basket. Will lay it in. Kylie Miller, the senior, her first two. 8-5 Phillies. Pearl on the wing. Looks for help. Guarded by Smith. Bubarth. She's guarded by McDonald. 2-3 defense for the Phillies right now. Wide open Pearl on the left wing. Bounce pass past Smith. That's a ball Smith could have had there, but grabbed by Cook. Cook, long two off the front of the iron. Offensive rebound, Pearl. Omner uses that size to put up a shot, but it's no good. And a loose ball foul called there on the Falcons going the other way. Foul goes on number 24. That's Cook. Her first team foul. Or check that, Sarah Omner picked up that foul, number 42. So Omner's first. Team foul number 3. With that size of Omner, not surprised if she gets into foul trouble early. To the basket, hitting the deck, and no foul call. Allison Lowry comes up empty. Here comes Jataya Pearl. Bounce pass on the baseline, knocked out of bounds by the senior McDonald. Megan Haggerty and Bailey Bishop, the two starters, getting a breather, check back in for the Lady Falcons. Inbounds pass, top of the key to Cook. Goes to her right. Udell in the lane. Steps, that is a travel. We have a timeout from Coach Mark John. We'll come back after this. 3:14 to go in the opening quarter. LH 8, Connellsville 5. Back after this with more girls high school basketball on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Colon cancer is the second leading cause of cancer deaths. Signs include abdominal pain and rectal bleeding. Colon cancer develops from a degenerating benign growth or polyp. Doctors performing colonoscopy are able to remove precancerous polyps, thus preventing colon cancer. This saves lives, and the American Cancer Society now recommends that everyone have a colonoscopy every 10 years, beginning at age 50. Offer the latest diagnostic testing. SWGI, specialists in digestive health.
Nick Barczyk and Jerry Dupé back with you here at LH High School for the senior night game between two Fayette County foes, Connellsville and Laurel Highlands. Harold Horst Taylor Memorial Gymnasium. 8-5 Phillies on top here in the early going. Smith stepped in the lane. Yes, she did. The official saw it. So did I. And back-to-back travels for these teams. Udell and now LH with a carry. LH coming off a loss to Ringgold a few days ago, 61-40, and they've struggled here in the first season for Mark John, coming over from Penn State Fayette, the men's coach there, and only two seniors, a young team. Have some impressive juniors and sophomores as well, including Miller and Lowry. That pass intercepted, and in transition, it's turned over again. Here come the Phillies. Kylie Miller to the basket, takes it herself. Kylie Miller on her senior night has 4, and the lead's up to 5 at 10-5, and she's smiling. She runs down the floor to play defense. Now baseline, Cook, double team, looks for help. Tries to get some help from Sarah Omner. Baseline, wide open, Udell. Comes up short. Rebound, Miller up ahead to Smith. Smith, left hand short. Tipped around, and the rebound controlled by McDonald. Bounce pass Collins, left block, lays it in. Satara Collins has 4. Good pass for Miller. Leads up to 7, 12-5. LH coming in as a home underdog against Connellsville, and they have an early lead. 1:40 left before the quarter expires. On the wing, inside the arc, jumper good. Megan Haggerty, the senior, has her first 2. 12-7. The pass gets away from Miller. She grabs it. An aggressive play there, knocking it out of bounds, Megan Haggerty. A gaggle of substitutions for Connellsville. Checking in for them, Callie Cunningham and a few others. Will give you those complete substitutions coming up. But first, a timeout, 1:19 to go in the first. Laurel Highlands 12, Connellsville 7. Back after this, girls high school basketball on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Creditors calling you day and night? Your debt overwhelms you? Although you may feel that you're in a hopeless situation, Zebley, Mahalev & White can help. We're a full-service local bankruptcy firm that knows what a difficult time this is and what to do to help you get a fresh start. Call Zebley, Mahalev & White today for a free consultation. Your hometown bankruptcy firm. Call us today.
Don't borrow more money until you talk to Zebley, Mahalev & White.
Welcome back. Girls high school basketball senior night from LH High School, the Harold Horse Taylor Memorial Gymnasium. Phillies 12 and the Falcons 7. In this Fayette County Section 3 5A matchup is firing it in to Olivia Glusica as Miller. Now back to Miller. In the lane, looks for help. Going baseline, Glusica. She's bumped, no call. It's a turnover. Up ahead to Connellsville. Haggerty. Haggerty tries to get past Miller. Has her pocket pick for a second, regains, and she's fouled in the act, and 2 shots coming for Megan Haggerty. Goes on Kylie Miller, already her second personal. Team foul number 3. Each team with 3 fouls. Miller will check out with those 2 fouls, and coming in is Taylor Smith, who has 1. High arcing shot. I think we have a lane violation on Connellsville, so no shot even if it did go in. Glusica triggers it in for the Phillies. Breaking the press, baseball style pass, tipped and caught. And a great assist and a great layup. Teamwork there from Lowry to Collins. Collins has been money from that left block. She has 6, 14-7. 3 comes up short. Offensive rebound, Pearl. Pearl can't get the bunny to go. Rebound, Phillies. Up a touchdown, 14-7 here in the final 35 seconds of the period. Glusica. Pass intended for Lowry, intercepted. Here comes Haggerty dancing her way over the timeline. And she's fouled on her way to the basket. Will go on 21 for the Phillies, that being Lori Miller. Coming off the bench, the sophomore. Collins will check out, Miller checks back in. Floor foul, 4 team fouls on the Phillies. Falcons inbound with 24 seconds, up to Callie Cunningham. Haggerty down low. No good, that shot attempt by Danny Warmack. Here's Smith to the bucket. Smith can't get the layup to go. Offensive rebound. Controlled in the corner. Now back to Miller on the wing. Down to 5, down to 4. Pass down low, knocked out of bounds. Last touched by Haggerty. Phillies ball with 4.5 seconds. See what play they draw up here quickly. Miller to trigger it in. Pretty wide open there, and the shot good. Caught Connellsville off guard. Lowry, she has 6 points. And that's the end of the first quarter. 16-7, the Phillies up 9. The home underdogs playing well, outplaying Connellsville in the first 8 minutes. 16-7 Phillies. Back with the second after this. Girls high school basketball on the South Union Township Sports Network.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank. At your service.
Nick Barczyk, Jerry Dupay back with you here on the South Union Township Sports Network. Thanks for watching and listening. 16-7 LH on top of Connellsville after 8 minutes of play. Second quarter about to begin. Phillies moving left to right, and here's Taylor Smith. Fancy footwork from Lowry, and steps there. We've seen a handful of travels, and Lowry walked to the basketball there. Two-three defense for the Phillies. Pick set there as Haggerty goes to her right. Good defense by Miller. Great work there on her big night along with Megan McDonald. Haggerty gets direction from head coach Emily Dougherty. Pearl hands it off to Haggerty. Pearl. Good ball movement here by Connellsville. Down low. Udell on the block. Udell travels. Thought maybe she was fouled, but she walked with the basketball. We've seen at least two carries aside here in the early going. Can't forget to dribble. Smith. It's a pick from Lowry. Miller looks to make something happen here. Gets some help from Glusika. Hand off to Smith. Guarded by Pearl. Great move there. Lowry to the basket. Great cut. Smith to Lowry. Great basketball there. And Lowry leads the Phillies in scoring with 8 of the team's 18. They're up 11, 18-7. For 3 on the wing, no good. Offensive rebound to the basket. Megan Haggerty takes it in. Give her 4. Leads down to 9 at 18-9. Early lead for the Phillies. Look to hold on. It's a 5-second call. Smith was hanging out there way too long and didn't give up the ball, and another LH turnover. Point guard Megan Haggerty directs traffic as McDonald set a check back in for the Phillies. Pearl back to Haggerty, who bumps Miller. Looks for help in the lane. Now back to Haggerty for a long 2, no good. Rebound grab by Glusika to Smith. Smith pushes it ahead. Now back to Smith at the foul line. Glusika can't corral it. Another LH turnover. Palmer checks in for Connellsville, and McDonald comes in for LH. Megan Haggerty gets a break for Connellsville. And the point guard here will be Jatiah Pearl. Aggressive play there, but Connellsville holds on, and a travel call there. Taylor Smith thought maybe for a second she picked up the foul, but another walk. We've seen at least 5 or 6 of those called tonight. It's been the turnover of choice in this game. Miller to McDonald, the seniors with a handoff. Now back to Miller. Pearl and McDonald fighting for a loose ball. Pearl has it. And finally we get a jump ball called there, and the possession arrow points towards the Falcons as Bubarth tried to rip it away. Pearl to Bubarth. Almer comes up way short on that jumper. Out of bounds to LH. Off the hands of Bishop. 5:02 left before halftime. Phillies doubling up Connellsville 18-9. Led by Allison Lowry, who has 6. Smith gets help. Bounce pass to Lowry, who goes to the basket. She's fouled. And 2 more foul shots coming for Allison Lowry, her 3rd trip to the charity stripe tonight. Goes on Zoe Udell, her 2nd. Team foul number 4. Busy night for Lowry at the foul line. And her strategy of throwing it off the backboard doesn't work there. Collins comes in for LH. Cook goes in again for Connellsville. Again, throws it off the window pane. That works that time. 5 of 6 from the foul line is Lowry. Maybe a missed call there. Cook. On the wing to Bishop. Now back to Pearl. Pearl thinks about the 3, thinks better of it. And that's a reach-in foul on Miller. She's none too happy about it. That's her 2nd. Team foul 5 for the Phillies. Checking in is Daylin Burnsworth for Connellsville. As Bishop gets a breather. Cook to Burnsworth. Cross-court pass on the wing. Pulls up with a jumper off the mark that time by Cook. Offensive rebound. Circus shot, no good. Really wasn't a circus shot, but didn't look very good. Burnsworth hands off to Pearl. Back up top, Burnsworth. Cross-court pass to Pearl. Pearl tries to go baseline. LH defense doing all they can. That shot rims out, and the rebound controlled by the Phillies. Then Lowry. Smith over the half-court stripe. To the basket. She's fouled. Taylor Smith. Lauren Bubarth picks up that foul, by the way. Her first personal, team foul 5 for the Falcons. First trip to the foul line for Smith. She misses the first of 2 as Danny Warmack comes in. Coming out is Lauren Bubarth for Connellsville. Up on the way and short, rebound Pearl. Burnsworth in the lane, throws it up, nothing but net. First bucket for the senior Daylin Burnsworth. Give her 2. First points we've had in a while from the field. It's 19-11. Collins on that left block again, comes up empty. See if Connellsville can muster a run before the first half expires. Turned over, steal by McDonald, pushed up ahead, intended for Miller. She saves it. What a play! Saves it to Taylor Smith, who lays it in. Taylor Smith on the scoreboard, lead up to 10, 21-11. Loose ball, battle for it, jump ball. And the arrow to the Phillies. Great job by Allison Lowry, who's having quite the game. LH basketball up 10. Smith brings it over to her left. Gets the help from Lowry. Now back to Smith, guarded by Pearl. Miller being chased by Burnsworth. With a touch foul there on Daylin Burnsworth. The senior's first personal. Emily Dougherty doesn't like it. Team foul number 6 for the Falcons, so one more puts the Phillies in the bonus. That pass by Miller, football-like pass, incomplete, out of bounds. Falcon ball. Two-three defense still for the Phillies as their bench gives them encouragement along with the fans here at the Harold Horse Taylor Memorial Gymnasium. Double team. Loose ball, another jump ball here. It should be kicked around. That should be a kick ball. Has to be. And that LH defense stepping up. The double team worked. Ball kicked away. And Philly basketball gets this crowd fired up as they lead by 10. Allison Lowry checks out. 9 for Lowry. 5 of those coming from the foul line. Glusika on the wing. Smith, nice move to the basket. Smith, Taylor Smith gets past that Connellsville defense. She's having herself quite the night. 23-11 LH, lead up to 12. Final 80 seconds, cross-court pass. Cook on the wing. Pass down low, intended for Bishop, is out of bounds. Check that, intended for Bubarth, out of bounds. And Connellsville inbounds here in the final 67 seconds of the first half. Cook on the wing. Toes on the line, long two, no good off the mark that time. Offensive rebound. And a foul called there as taking the contact was Ellie Cook. And Cook will go back to the foul line for the second time. Give that foul to the senior, Megan McDonald. That's her first team foul number 6. Nothing but net there for Cook as she has 2 points, 2 of 3 from the foul line. Offensive rebound put back too strong that time by Warmack. Up ahead to LH and Smith. Smith will take it herself, lays it in. Taylor Smith having a great second quarter, 6 points, all of them this quarter. Leads up to 13, 25-12. Final 40 seconds. Cook. Foul call there that time should go on Collins as she went over the back on Lauren Bubarth. It does go on Collins, her first team foul 7. That means 1-1 bonus time for Connellsville. And the 1-1 shot attempt for Lauren Bubarth. Collins comes out with that foul. Lowry back in for the final 33 seconds. Gets the first, she'll get another. Bubarth on the score sheet with 1. Offensive rebound, gets her own miss, and gets 2, even better than a made foul shot. Gets the rebound on her miss, puts it up, she has 3. Lead down to 10, 25-15, LH. Most likely holding for the final shot of the half. They'll have a double-digit lead going into halftime. Here's Smith. Launching the 3 from the wing. Oh, in and out. Almost that time for Miller. We have a jump ball possession arrow to Connellsville. So they'll get 9.5 seconds. That shot from Miller was pretty much in, but rimmed out. Here comes Connellsville. Up ahead, pass intended for Warmack is knocked around, and she has time. Taylor Smith to the basket, lays it in, beats the buzzer. Taylor Smith completes her fantastic second quarter, 8 points, pretty much all of them coming on that right block. Smith beats the buzzer, and the lead's 12 for LH at halftime. Phillies 27, Falcons 15. Back with a first half scoring summary in a moment. Girls High School Basketball Senior Night right here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Centers for Rehab Services, CRS, a part of UPMC and the Center for Sports Medicine, is a proud sponsor of the South Union Township Sports Network and its coverage of area youth sports. Make Centers for Rehab Services your choice for all of your physical and occupational therapy needs. CRS, located at 160 Wayland Smith Drive, provides physical therapy, occupational therapy, work injury programs, and hand therapy. Valuing patient satisfaction is one of their highest priorities. Centers for Rehab Services offers a patient-centered environment where each patient has an individualized treatment plan developed for their specific needs. They are experts in helping you recover from injuries, increase strength, and build endurance. CRS professionals have become highly skilled through a strong commitment to continuing education and advanced certifications to ensure the most cutting-edge and cost-effective treatment for their patients. Jim Burns, a lifetime Uniontown area resident, is a licensed physical therapist and facility director of the Uniontown location, as well as a field faculty instructor for Duquesne University and for the University of Pittsburgh School of Physical Therapy. He invites you to stop by his state-of-the-art location and discuss your rehabilitation needs. Center for Rehab Services is participating with most insurance plans, including all Highmark products, UPMC Health Plan, and Medicare. Available 5 days a week and offering extended hours for patient convenience. Patients are seen within 24 to 48 hours, and walk-ins are always welcome. Patients may also be seen through direct access, which does not require a physician's prescription. CRS worked with physicians and other healthcare providers to help you find relief, live your life again, and get you back into the game. For more information, call CRS at 724-437-7500. Where you treat for physical therapy is always your choice, so ask for Centers for Rehab Services. It's your health, it's your choice.
Davis and Davis, helping the injured.
If you're injured in an accident, after you address the medical problems, you're going to be faced with numerous questions concerning who's going to pay your medical bills, your property damage, the wages that you might be losing if you can't go to work. These are things that you need counsel for.
That your income is protected, that your bills are paid, that your family's taken care of. We've been doing this since 1976. We've helped injured people. We can help you.
Davis and Davis, attorneys at law.
Welcome back. Nick Barczyk and Jerry Dupay alongside on the South Union Township Sports Network entertaining first half of basketball on the senior night, 27-15. In favor of the Phillies over the Lady Falcons. Checking the first half scoring summary first for the Falcons and Emily Dougherty. 2 points for Daylin Burnsworth, 4, 2 in each quarter for Megan Haggerty, 4 for Zoe Udell, 3 for Lauren Bubarth, 2 from the field, 1 from the foul line, 1 of 2 from the charity stripe, 2 points both from the foul line for Ellie Cook coming off the bench. They scored 7 in the first, 8 in the second, 15 for the first half. For the LH Phillies, the underdogs here, a struggling season for them, but coming out big in the basketball game so far, up 27-15. Here is home underdogs led by the following players. Atara Collins with 6, 8 for Taylor Smith, all of them layups on that right block, all coming in the second quarter. 4 for Kylie Miller, 9, 6 in the first, 9 points for Allison Lowry to pace the way for the Phillies. Once again, 6 for Collins, 8 for Smith, and 9 for Lowry. Senior night, Megan McDonald and Kylie Miller getting their due, and for Connellsville, Daylin Burnsworth, Megan Haggerty, and Jatiah Pearl. So your score at halftime, as we almost are set for the second half, 27-15 in favor of the Phillies. And we'll come back with second half action right after this. Girls high school basketball senior night festivities right here on the South Union Township Sports Network. Back in a few minutes with second half action.
The Fayette Furnace Company, established in 1920 with over 100 years of combined experience in the industry. They are employee-owned and operated. They take pride in solving your home heating and air conditioning needs. They are the area's oldest and most reliable HVAC contractor. They specialize in creating quality energy-saving comfort for your home by using the most advanced technology in the industry. Along with the Carrier Corporation, Fayette Furnace can put together a system to improve your comfort, save you money on energy consumption, and improve any deficiencies in your existing system. They specialize in green speed inverter technology and split systems, ductless split units, zoning, radiant heat, boilers, hot water tanks, tankless water heaters, and many more applications. Call the Fayette Furnace Company today at 724-438-5400. That's 724-438-5400. Ask for Mike to schedule a free consultation.
Nick and Jerry back with the second half. The Phillies playing a great first half of basketball. Struggling for the majority of this season, 1-9, 2-18, 1-9 in the conference for first-year coach Mook John, and playing a really good half of basketball here tonight, up 12 as we start the second half. They have the ball, 27-15, and that's an offensive foul going the other way. So an early turnover for the Phillies. That'll be the second foul on Collins on that moving screen. Her second team first here, just underway in the second half. Long jumper, no good off the mark that time by Bishop. Offensive rebound, another miss. Grab by Udell. Long jumper is good on the baseline. That's 2 more for Megan Haggerty. She has 6. 10-point game at 27-17. Breaking the press is Smith. Off to McDonald. Guarded by the very tall Udell. Looks for help. Udell is playing a really good defense. I think Coach John got a timeout. He did. 7:17 to go in the third. Phillies up 10, 27-17 over the Falcons. We'll come back following this girls high school basketball senior night here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
For section A,
Nick Barczyk, Jerry Dupay back with you here on the South Union Township Sports Network. Phillies up 10. Played an impressive first half of basketball led by Taylor Smith and Allison Lowry. Look to keep that up here in the second half to win their second conference game and third game overall. Again, a tough season for the Phillies with wins over Uniontown and Amani Christian. A little better success for Emily Dougherty in Connellsville this year, 9-10 overall, winning record in the section at 6-4, including wins over Woodland Hills and Jeanette, Albert Gallatin, Greensburg, Salem, and LH earlier this season. 61-41, also beat the Red Raiders 57-26. And back to play, the Falcons with the basketball down 10. That pass off the fingertips of Bishop and out of bounds. That pass intercepted. Here comes Udell to the basket. She's fouled. Kylie Miller will get that foul as Udell flailed up that shot and will get two. That'll be Miller's third foul. Third personal, second team foul of the half. Lori Miller checks in. Checking out is Kylie Miller with those three fouls. Another attempt for Udell. 0 of 2. Another jump ball here, that time between McDonald and Bishop. And the arrow points towards the Lady Falcons as Kylie Miller will check back in. It's a pretty short break. She's back in with those three fouls. Collins checks out, but why not for Miller? And what is her final game on this court? Same for McDonald. Here comes Smith. Smith, some contact there. Bumped into Haggerty. The ball knocked out of bounds. No travel call, just out of bounds to Connellsville. Looked like she stepped as it was. .6:45 to go in the third. Phillies up 10 at 27-17. On the wing, Pearl for three. Can't get it to go. Hits around the rim. Offensive rebound. Putback is good. That's two for Zoe Udell. Her first two of the second half. She has 6. 27-19. The lead down to single digits. Smith. No call there on Haggerty. Great pass on the baseline. Allison Lowry finishes. Great ball movement there. Lowry in double figures with 11. Lead up to 10, 29-19. Jump ball. That time the arrow goes to the Phillies. Baseball style pass to Miller. Pass intercepted by Pearl. Try to get it to Smith. Offensive rebound, putback is good. Another bucket for Zoe Udell off the miss from Haggerty. Udell has 8. 29-21, back down to 8 for the deficit. That pass intended for a cutting Miller, knocked out of bounds. Back to Connellsville, and here come the Falcons with a little run. Checking out is Bailey Bishop. Checking in will be Ellie Cook. Over the timeline, Haggerty facing that LH zone defense off to Cook. Pearl. Cook stops and takes the jumper. No good. Rebound McDonald. She tries to push it ahead. Not sure who that pass was intended for. I guess Miller, but it's intercepted. Pocket of Haggerty picked by Miller. Haggerty blows by McDonald, lays it in. Megan Haggerty for 2. That gets the Connellsville fans excited. That is 8 points for Haggerty. It's now a 6-point game, 29-23. McDonald looks for help. Miller on the wing for three. Can't get it to go. Cook. No travel call there, no foul either. And the layup is good. Lauren Bubarth, she has 5. And Connellsville's back in this ball game. Timeout LH. 4:50 to play in the third. Now a 4-point game. Phillies 29, Lady Falcons 25. Back with more after this. Girls high school basketball on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Just sit right down and you hear a tale of a fateful call. You better pay those bills right now or you take a mighty fall. He really didn't know what to do, so he turned to those who did. Zeppeli, Mahalev, and White, your bankruptcy crew, your bankruptcy crew. So no matter how deep in debt you are, if your back's against the wall, Zeppeli, Mahalev, and White, just give them a call.
Nick Barczyk and Jerry Dupay, all of a sudden it's a ball game. Connellsville getting themselves back into this game with baskets from Zoe Udell, a couple of turnovers for LH, and the press is on. Lady Falcons down 4, 29-25, 4:45 left in the third. That's another LH turnover. Here comes Haggerty. Haggerty throws it up and she's fouled. 2 shots coming for Megan Haggerty. She's fouled by, I believe, Kylie Miller. It is. That's Miller's 4th foul. Three team fouls on LH. Foul shot no good though that time by Haggerty, who has 8 points. No good. Offensive rebound, though. Put back and a foul. Zoe Udell having herself a heck of a third quarter. Gets the board and the foul. She'll go to the line. Udell with 8. Can make a 9 or 10 of the foul line. Second foul on McDonald. Collins will check in. For McDonald, Miller's going to stay in. (29-26), 3-point ball game. Make it a 2-point game. Udell knocks it down. Another turnover. LH getting really sloppy out there. Here comes Haggerty. She turns it over to Taylor Smith. Smith to the bucket. Lays it in. Taylor Smith. She's in double figures with 10. 31-27. Udell. Turned over and a foul called there, reaching on Connellsville. The officials conferencing here, not sure who to call that foul on. That foul should go on Bubarth. They finally get it right. Not sure what the issue was there. Even head coach Emily Dougherty helping out the official as that foul was posted on Bubarth. That's her second team foul. Number 1 here in the half, but turnover again up to Udell. That'll be a foul called on Miller as she reaches in and knocks down Zoe Udell. That should be Miller's third. Some foul trouble now for LH. Miller checks out. And another foul called here on the inbound, a push. And 2 shots coming for Bubarth. As Collins is going to pick up her 4th foul. Shot not even close that time by Bubarth. Collins actually staying in the ball game, just having a chat with her head coach. Now Miller will check back in after this foul shot if it's a make. Shot short, rebound Collins. 4 minutes to go in the third. Collins almost has that pass turned over, but it's over to Smith. LH up 4, 31-27, double team. Taken away by Pearl. Off to Haggerty, double team. She's fouled, and it's 1. Megan Haggerty gets the shot to go. It's a 2-point game, can make it 1 of the foul line. Collins will check out, Miller checks in as Megan Haggerty looks to complete the 3-point play. And she can't. Lane violation anyway, though, so it's back to LH. So they hold on to a 2-point 31-29 lead. And a travel there at the half-court stripe. Lori Miller walks with the basketball. We've seen a ton of those calls, especially on the Phillies. Another turnover keeping Connellsville in this game. The deficit at halftime was 12. Now it's a 2-point game, and that's a careless turnover. Haggerty, miscommunication with Pearl. And the basketball back to Laurel Highlands. Up ahead to Glusika. Glusika has her shot blocked. Back to Connellsville. Cook pushes it ahead. Baseline. That should be a travel. It is. Another turnover that time. Another travel for the Falcons. Knocked away by Jatea Pearl. As this game has slowed down considerably here in the third quarter. Well, the turnovers, LH holding on to a 2-point lead. Loose ball, they hit the deck. And we'll get a foul called. Goes on number 10 for the Phillies. That is, and check that. And we'll go on number 10. Megan Haggerty for the Falcons. That's their first personal. Team foul number 2. Smith, top of the key, goes to her right. Back to Connellsville. Pearl up ahead to Cook. And a travel again. More steps. That time Ellie Cook. As Connellsville gives it back. Both teams have to limit their turnovers here as they keep giving it back to the other team. Miller over the timeline, goes to her left. Gets a pick there from Lowry. Tries to throw it off of a Falcon, and it stays in bounds. She's double teamed. and it's taken away that time by Bubarth. Pearl up ahead to Udell. Fouled by Glusika. Counted and the foul. Tie game. Zoe Udell. We're all knotted up at 31. What a comeback by Connellsville. Down 12 at halftime, now tied with 2:33 left in the third. As Glusika sends Udell to the line, can't connect on the foul shot. Game's all tied up. Lowry. Now to Kylie Miller. On the wing to Smith. Jumper on the way off the rim. And the rebound to Udell. Connellsville can take their first lead in a long time. Burnsworth. And a kick ball off the foot of Miller. And Connellsville retains at the 2:08 mark. With this game knotted up at 31. Wide open in the corner there on the inbound, but quickly swung on the wing to Haggerty. Down low on the block. Bubarth. Great defense by Lowry. Takes it away. Between the circles, it's Taylor Smith. 1:50 to play in the third. Guarded by Burnsworth on the wing to Miller. No call there. Just an out-of-bounds play there. Wow. No charge, no block. They say the feet were set. And the basketball out of bounds, last touched by Laurel Highlands as Bubarth took that like a champ. On the wing, it's Callie Cunningham. Now back to Haggerty, swung around Burnsworth. With the right hand, can't get it to go. Offensive rebound, no. Another attempt and a foul. Using that size, Sarah Almer. She'll try to get into the scoreboard, onto the scorebook, I should say, for the first time tonight. Or on the scoreboard, I guess you could say. She'll try to give her team a lead here. Goes on Kylie Miller. And Connellsville has the lead for the first time in quite some time. 32-31 Falcons. She knocks them both down. 2 points for Almer, and the lead's up to 2 at 33-31 as Miller plays with those 4 fouls. Smith keeps it. Now to Miller. To the basket, Miller. No call. Rebound Lowry. Out of bounds to LH. Tipped into the backcourt and grabbed by Cunningham. That one knocked away. No backcourt. It has to be a backcourt violation, you would think. That's a no-doubter. They're saying the ball was tipped. They're conferencing again, and it is a Connellsville turnover on the backcourt violation. Connellsville contending the ball was tipped. I didn't see it like that. Haggerty pleading her case, so is head coach Dougherty, but they do give the basketball to the Phillies down 2 here in the final 61 seconds. Smith gets the pick. Glusika for 3. Has her shot blocked. Clean block there that time. Burnsworth up ahead to Cunningham. Cunningham to the basket. Gets it to go. First 2 for Callie Cunningham. 35-31 Falcons. Final 40 seconds of the third. Here's Smith. McDonald. Glusika goes baseline. McDonald thought about the 3. Long 2. Blocked from behind by Sarah Almer. Loose ball battle there in a scrum between Burnsworth and McDonald, the 2 seniors. The tie-up in the arrow goes to Connellsville. This is their game now. Down 12 at the break, leading by 4. 24 seconds to go in the quarter. Senior Burnsworth over the timeline. Bounce pass on the wing, Cunningham. Almer down low, Udell, and one! Zoe Udell having a heck of a third quarter. She goes back to the foul line, and Connellsville leads up to 6, 37-31. Third foul on Megan McDonald. Team foul number 10. So a lot of foul shots coming for Connellsville here. Down the stretch, you would presume. Can't get the shot to go. Offensive rebound, though. Put back, short. Rebound, McDonald. Final 10 seconds. Her bench counts her down. Smith. That press working. Smith up ahead. Burnsworth has it. That's the quarter. And what a comeback in that third quarter by Connellsville from down 12 to up 6. After 3, Connellsville 37, Laurel Highlands 31. Fourth quarter on the way next. Girls high school basketball on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Many people unknowingly have chronic liver disease and discover it during routine blood testing. Possible causes include alcohol, hepatitis C, fatty liver, and iron overload. If left unchecked, this can lead to cirrhosis or severe liver scarring. Offer the latest testing and treatment for chronic liver disease. SWGI, specialists in digestive health.
Nick Barczyk and Jerry Dupay back for the fourth quarter of this matchup. Girls high school basketball on senior night. Connellsville 37, Laurel Highlands 31 on the South Union Township Sports Network. What a comeback by Connellsville, down 12 at halftime. Now up 6. Very disheartening for Laurel Highlands to give up that lead. Looking to claw their way back here on senior night, their final home game. Coming in with just 2 wins, 1 in the section. Pass intercepted, turned over, Pearl to Haggerty. Haggerty to the basket. She was smiling her whole way down the floor. Circus shot by Pearl, no good. Bubarth and Glusika hit the deck. That'll be a Laurel Highlands foul. They're going to call that on Olivia Glusika. They're actually on Bubarth, I should say, but a lot of contact both sides, but Lauren Bubarth gets the call. For 3, that one off the mark, rebound to Connellsville. Pulled away by Udell. Up ahead, intercepted by McDonald. Now to Smith. Offensive rebound, McDonald. She can't get the shot to go. Another offensive board, put back and a foul. 2 shots coming for Taylor Smith. Taylor Smith takes her time and knocks down the first of 2. She has 11. Gets it to go. 12 for Smith. She's 2 of 4 from the foul line. Udell. That one knocked into the backcourt. Last touch by LH, so Haggerty keeps the ball. Pearl on the wing for three. Comes up short. Rebound Smith. Smith thought about the three, guarded by Pearl. And between the circles, McDonald. McDonald. On the wing to Lowry. The pass intended for McDonald goes into the backcourt. Scrum for the loose ball. And out of bounds with Megan McDonald's paws on it, so it's over to Connellsville. As they lead by 4, 37-33. 6:10 left in regulation. The senior Kylie Miller said to check back in on the next whistle with her 4 fouls. Here come the Phillies. Smith. She's fouled in the lane. It'll go on Jatiah Pearl, the senior's first personal team foul, number 5. McDonald checks out. For 3, Smith. Offensive rebound. Back to Smith. Miller. Lori Miller to Kylie Miller. Pass poked away by Haggerty into the backcourt, and Haggerty bumps Miller. That has to be a foul. And it is on Megan Haggerty. Couldn't control herself there. She'll pick up her second. Turned over again. Here comes Ellie Cook. Cook, guarded by Smith. Blocked by Smith. Off to Kylie Miller. Falcons up 4. Here comes Miller. Gets too crazy there and has the ball knocked away and out of bounds. Last touch by Connellsville. Smith now on the wing, launching the 3, way off the mark that time was Lori Miller. And Lowry and Miller battle for it out of bounds. And it's back over to Connellsville. Haggerty. Bounce pass to Udell in the lane. Finds Pearl. Now back to Haggerty. To the basket. Haggerty off the glass. No good. Offensive rebound. Sarah Almer. Her shot attempt no good. And it's back over to LH and Kylie Miller. Guarded by Pearl. Looks for help. Has to get that over the timeline. She finally does. Finds a way to the basket. Miller fouled. And 1. Kylie Miller. The shot goes and the foul. And it's a 2-point game. 6 points for Miller. Can make it 7 here at the charity stripe. In the final 4:44, this can cut the game down to 1. Knocks it down. 7 for Miller. 37-36. Haggerty. Pearl knocked away. Stolen by Lowry. LH can regain the lead on this possession. Kylie Miller for 3. Smith. Bang! Taylor Smith knocks it down. She has 15. Timeout. Phillies 39, Falcons 37. 4:20 to go. Taylor brought the house down and got the Phillies back up top. Back on top by 2. Back after this on the South Union Township Sports Network.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
Nick Barczyk and Jerry Dupay back with you here on the South Union Township Sports Network. What a game. LH was up 12 at halftime. Then Connellsville took a 6-point lead after 3. And now LH is up 2, 39-37. Taylor Smith draining a 3 just before the timeout at 4:20. Top of the key, it's Burnsworth. On the wing to Cook. Now back up top, swung around. Burnsworth on the wing, guarded by Collins. Cross-court pass to Cook. LH stepping up on defense. Back to Cook on the wing. Guarded by Lori Miller. Wide open in the corner. It's Kaylee Cunningham. Burnsworth back to Cook. Cook now forced in the corner. It's Udell trying to back down Lowry. Toes on the line, long 2. Off the mark that time, and the offensive rebound, Udell. But it's taken away by the Phillies. Over the timeline, Miller, down low pass intended for Lowry is intercepted. Cook. Cunningham. In the lane, Udell. Udell got away with a walk, it looked like. Loose ball. Burnsworth hits the deck. And finding the A-core in there, the loose ball, Megan Haggerty, and she lays it in. We're tied at 39. Haggerty has 12. Under 3 minutes to go. That's an LH turnover. Taylor Smith took too much time getting that ball over the timeline. You can't make that mistake there in a tie game with 2:45 to go. Crucial mistake there. See what Connellsville can do with that gift from LH. It's turned over. Grabbed by Taylor Smith. Up ahead. Great save that time by Miller and knocked out of bounds. And over to Connellsville, that pass intended for Collins. Cook will check in for Burnsworth. Also coming in is the senior Jatiah Pearl for Connellsville. 2.5 minutes to go, game tied at 39. A bump there on Lowry, that's a blocking foul as Haggerty went towards the baseline. That will go on Allison Lowry. That's her first personal. Double bonus for Connellsville. 10+ team fouls on LH. That shot way off the mark by Haggerty. Seems not to be too confident in her free throw shooting stroke. Pushes that one. Comes up short. Baseball pass up ahead to Kylie Miller. Miller is fouled. She'll shoot 2. She's bumped by Ellie Cook. And 2 shots coming for the senior with 4 fouls, Kylie Miller. 1 of 1 from the foul line. She has 7 tonight. Can give LH the lead here at the 2:14 mark. Of 2, knocked out of bounds over to Connellsville. So LH comes up empty there. Game still deadlocked at 39. A game of runs, a game of surges. 12-point LH lead at halftime. They were down 6 after 3. Now the game's tied. Pearl up top. Try to get it to Udell, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by the Phillies. Now, Coach John wanted a timeout there, I think, to not get it. Inbounds pass off the glass, can't get it to go. Tipped around on the rebound. A foul on the rebound, hitting the deck is Bubarth and Collins along with Lowry. And a push there on Collins. And Zatere Collins, by my count, she has 5. By the scoreboard's count, she has 5. So she's out of this ball game. So with Collins fouling out, Mark John wants some time here to assess the situation. Megan McDonald will come in as Collins is fouled out. She finishes with 6 points. At the foul line, Lauren Bubarth to shoot 2 in the double bonus. Off the glass and in. Connellsville takes the lead. That's 6 for Bubarth. Can't connect on the second one. Rebound Lowry. Taylor Smith over the timeline. Pass intercepted. Taken away by Udell. Off to Pearl. Connellsville ball up 1. 1:40 to go. Haggerty and a timeout for Connellsville. Will take one as well. 1:35 to go. Falcon ball up 1. 40 to 39. Back with a final 1:40 or 1:35 really after this. Girls high school basketball on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Southwestern Endoscopy Center is a state-licensed and Medicare-certified facility and emphasizes privacy, comfort, caring, and safety. For colonoscopies and upper GI endoscopies, painless procedures are done with twilight sedation given by a board-certified anesthesiologist. The center accepts most insurance plans and is staffed by Drs. Ruthhart, Calabrese, Stokes, SWGI, specialists in digestive health.
Davis and Davis, helping the injured.
In any endeavor, experience is probably the most important factor, but it's got to be the right kind of experience. Experience in the community where the case is tried, where the jurors live, where the judges work. We've been doing this since 1976 at Davis and Davis. That's a long time.
Davis and Davis, attorneys at law.
Back for the final 95 seconds of regulation. Falcons 40, Lady Phillies, or Phillies 39, Lady Falcons 40. Entertaining ball game, a game of runs, a game of massive lead changes, especially in the second half. Looking for help, handing it off, was cooked to Bubarth and knocked out of bounds. Last touch by LH with 1:24 to play. Lowry guards the inbounder. Wide open. How did she get that wide open? Udell beats Kylie Miller and lays it in. What a night for Zoe Udell. She has 16 of her team's 42, and the lead's at 3. Down to 1:10 to go. McDonald. Smith. She's fouled on the way to the basket. That'll be on the floor, so a 1-and-1 upcoming for Taylor Smith. One and one for Smith, who has played a pretty impressive game offensively with 15. Can't connect. Rebound to Boobarth. Under a minute. Connellsville up 3. LH will try to play as tight defensively as they can without putting Connellsville on the line. Boobarth looks for help. Haggerty to Udell, guarded by Kylie Miller. Tries to back down someone. Pass almost turned over, grabbed by Udell. Down to 38 seconds. Udell to Haggerty. Haggerty goes baseline, bumped by Miller, and a blocking foul coming. That should go on Kylie Miller. Goes on 15, actually. Allison Lowry. She'll get the call. If Miller was called for the foul, she would have been out of the game. That's 2 fouls on Lowry. And, of course, double bonus for Haggerty and Connellsville. Can't connect. Haggerty struggling mightily from the foul line. Haven't had the best foul shooting either side tonight. And that one no good. Rebound off the fingers of Lowry and out of bounds to Connellsville. Up 3 with 33 seconds. We have a technical foul. We have a technical foul on Coach Mark John. Must have said something that the official didn't agree with. He can't believe it. His team down 3. This will put Connellsville at the foul line. So Coach John teed up. Up on the way and good. It's a 4-point game. It's a backbreaker. And they'll get the basketball after this shot. LH doing all they can. Up 12 at the break. Connellsville roared back to take a 6-point lead after 3. Now they're up 4 with 33 seconds to go. Mark John takes a seat. Up on the way by Cook, knocks it down. Leads up to 5 at 44-39, and really a tough spot for LH to be in. We'll take a timeout. We'll keep it here. 33 seconds. Really a costly mistake there by head coach Mark John to get teed up for whatever he did say or didn't say. The officials deemed it severe enough to tee him up, so knocking down the foul shots that time was Ellie Cook to give Connellsville the lead. And once again, a game of runs, especially in this second half. The 12-point Philly lead after 2. Then Connellsville roared back, led by Zoe Udell, to take a 6-point lead after 3. Now they're up 5 at 44-39 on this senior night. LH being led by Taylor Smith. 15 in this game. Zoe Udell with 16 for Connellsville. So after the technical foul and the foul shots, Connellsville has the basketball here at the midcourt stripe. Boobarth to trigger it in. Cook, Smith on Cook, 30 seconds, and a foul has to come. And there it is. Two shots coming for Ellie Cook. This could really be the dagger. Could stretch the deficit to 7. Knocks it down, 6 unanswered for Connellsville. Knocks them both down. Lead up to 7, 46-39. A slight miracle needed for LH. Here comes Kylie Miller. Final 23 seconds. And a kick ball. LH to inbound. Haggerty comes in. Sarah Almer comes out. McDonald triggers it in. Smith for 3. Can't get it to go. That would have really helped out. Obviously. Ball tipped around, grabbed by Cook, guarded by Smith. Layup no good. Loose ball grabbed by Lowry. Final 6 seconds, final 5 seconds. That's the ball game. Pass out of bounds and over to Connellsville with .7. Really a dispiriting loss for the Phillies. They had this one double-digit halftime lead. Connellsville roared back. Zoe Udell with a huge third quarter. They were up 6 after 3 and up 7 after 4 to win this ball game on senior night. Connellsville 46, Laurel Highlands 39. Improving to 10-10 overall, 7-4 in conferences. Connellsville falling to 1-10 in the section, 2-19 overall are the Phillies of Laurel Highlands. Once again, your final score, Falcons 46, Phillies 39. Tonight's game was brought to you as a joint cooperative venture featuring Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon and Jason Scott, Atlantic Broadband, Armstrong Cable, and our friends at CUTV, Gary Smith and his fine staff. I'm Nick Barczyk along with Jerry Dupay. Once again, your final score, Connellsville 46, Laurel Highlands 39. This has been a presentation of the South Union Township Sports Network. So long, everybody.